Hello! Well, how you doing, mate? Good to have you here. Here we go, Mass Effect. Yep, as always, as literally always, I forgot to update my stream info. So apologies if you're expecting Resident Evil 7. Tonight is Mass Effect. Final run though. We completed the Vermeer mission at the end of the last stream. Yeah. No, sorry, buddy. Sorry, Salty. No, that was me. That was me. I'm very sorry. I'm playing 2 playthroughs at the moment, and Mass Effect's my second one. It's the one I chill out doing. Travis, hey, good to see you, buddy. So yes, as always, I forgot to properly update my stream information. So Resident Evil was Tuesday. Today, Mass Effect. But it is the finale, so it's a big deal. We're playing Insanity level. That's the most difficult difficulty. We're an engineer, FemShep, and we are heading into the final. Is Big Fan first time chatter? So yes. Right, so what are we doing here? We need to talk to our team here. We're going to head back to the Citadel, we're going to get screwed over by the Council, and then we're going to... Oh, sorry about that, Travis.
Commander, are you coming to check up on me?
You look much better. How are you feeling?
Don't think there's anything new to hear from Liara, but it's worth checking.
Me I am going to be fine. I was impressed with her knowledge of Asari physiology.
So how's everyone's day been? All good?
You're in good hands. Dr. Chalk.
We've had a bank holiday here today, so I've
been thinking about
I did a bit of DIY, did a little bit of chasing my little boy around.
He's become a slave to the Reapers, and you can't even see it.
He is trapped inside
set up
his
my new
own
barbecue.
mind.
Bought a new barbecue, set it up,
identity
and cooked on
slowly
it,
being
which was
swallowed up
awesome.
by Sovereign, but he is powerless to stop it. I wonder how
Fancy
he
new
first
burgers.
fell into Sovereign's trap. Did
Love
he
it.
think he could somehow stop the Reapers from returning? Or was he simply driven by a lust for power and glory?
Whatever Saren's reasons may have been, they're long gone now. He has to be stopped.
Yes, I suppose you're right. He may be Sovereign's victim, but he is also a threat to all
Good
life
to have you
as we
back,
know it.
Travis. Sorry about that, mate.
Let's not spend every
So how are you
free minute
doing?
talking
Had a good
about
day, mate?
Saren. It is
All
bad
good?
enough we are chasing him across the galaxy.
I should go.
Well, you should go.
Goodbye, Shepard.
That's all we need to hear from you, Liara. We are firmly set on your romance option. But I don't think we'll continue it. We'll get to that when we get to Mass Effect 2, but kind of feel like mixing it up a bit in the sequel, but we'll see. See what chat decides. I'm happy to leave the romance option to the chat. Son Tyler and I went to see Sonic 2. It's pretty good. Liked it better than the first one. Nice. Sounds like a good day out.
I wanted to thank you.
I haven't seen the first one or the second one.
Taking me with you, letting me be part of your
It's
team.
good to hear they got they've done it right. I mean, it's something of a nostalgia trip, but I didn't really play a lot. I mean, I played a lot of Sonic, but I didn't.
Best way through, not just the fastest.
Was there a story to Sonic? Really?
So
So yeah, my day's been good. I got myself a barbecue and cooked some nice burgers on it. It was all good.
That was part of it, but I think most of it.
Dark Souls 3 salty,
You
nice.
escaped under my watch, and I didn't
I
like it.
really fancy
I'm
playing
gonna
a
be
Souls
personal.
game.
I'm glad you see it that way.
So actually,
Keep that
I'd
in
be
mind
interested in
when
your
we meet
opinion,
Saren.
right? When I get to playing a
Don't
Souls
worry,
game,
I will.
which one should I play? Should I go straight to Elden Ring, that's the latest and greatest? Should I try Dark Souls 1 and sort of go through them? I've heard that Dark Souls 2's maybe not as good, is not fair, but
Commander?
second one was not as good, but lucky you didn't think so. Nice. Well, it's always subjective, isn't it? But it's good you enjoyed it. I assume your little boy liked it as well.
What's your opinion of the last mission?
We've got a hard fight ahead. Fleets of AI dreadnoughts who've exterminated all life dozens of times over. I think the odds are against us.
We have an advantage. We know they're coming and we know about their indoctrination.
I don't plan to lie down and die, Skipper. Don't worry about that. But I'm infantry. Against Reapers, my rifle may as well fire spitballs. I won't have a place in this war. That's what pisses me off, not being able to shoot back.
Ashley, I'm pretty sure you'll get the opportunity to shoot back.
About Lieutenant Alenko, how are you holding up?
Can't say I'm better. Sorry for anything I said back there. I don't want any deaths on my hands, and it's my fault.
Not your
Williams,
fault.
listen to me.
Not your
I'm
fault.
in command of this mission. I made the call, not you. He's dead because of me.
It's funny. I don't have any fear of dying for the Alliance. But when I think of someone dying for me, if you
From one,
don't mind me
right, so
asking,
literally like
how
1,
do you
2,
deal with
3
losses on
Elden
these
Ring,
ends?
yeah? Because I don't have a PlayStation. I think the Blood... Am I right in saying the Bloodborns come between Dark Souls 3 and Elden Ring, but they're PlayStation exclusives? Did a bit of reading, it seemed to be that way.
It was my job to get everyone out safe. I failed. I vowed not to let that happen again. Same here. I'll remember him, and I'll do better for him.
Yeah. I guess that's all we can do.
I am
Thanks
quite
for the
looking
advice,
forward to it, although I am probably going to struggle, because... I don't know, did you guys see my... I mean, I just recently completed Witcher 2, and I struggled.
Dismissed, Chief.
And if you're struggling on The Witcher 2, you're probably going to get your ass kicked in in any Dark Souls game. So check it out, because we did all the tasks helping Shadow Team, sorry, the main team in Vermeer. We got to save Captain Kirahi and his crew here.
It was an honor working with you, Commander Shepard. Despite the losses, our mission was a success. Lieutenant Alenko's actions will not go unnoticed.
Oh, no worries, Smirnoff. No worries
His
at all.
sacrifice has earned humanity a great deal of respect. From our
Oh,
people.
Smirnoff, thanks for the subscribe, mate. Really appreciate that. Welcome in, mate. Welcome. Enjoy those emotes and the ad-free viewing. Sacrifices and a great deal of respect for my people. Yeah, we'll miss
Caden was a fine officer.
hype, hype.
He knew what the
hype,
risks
hype.
were, but he did what he had to.
Of course. The grim reality that every soldier must accept. Rest assured, Commander, my men and I will not forget what you have accomplished here. We will leave your ship as soon as you reach your next destination. Perhaps we will have the opportunity to work together again someday.
Perhaps.
You have my gratitude, Commander. Most people would have left our team behind.
Why would anyone
The
leave a
captain
bunch of
considers
people
the mission a
behind?
success. I defer to his judgment.
I would be having its own opinion, but yeah, that's fair. I mean, I'm sure he'd understand that, and of course I'll understand when he gets back into streaming if you swap over. That's absolutely fine. I really appreciate it in the meantime. That's cool.
Let me see
Let's
what you have.
see what he's got. Right, I'll have that for a start. Do we need... Might as well buy it, because what the hell else am I going to do? Quick chat with Tally. Still subbing I can. Not using Prime sub. No, I appreciate that, mate. It all counts, and it's all
Shepard,
massively
I'm glad you're
appreciated,
here.
seriously.
Good to see you smiling again, so to speak.
I'm sleeping much better now. I guess I'm getting used to how quiet your
Oh,
ship
Tally,
is.
you're so
But
wholesome.
I don't want this to get in the way of our mission, Shepard. First, we stop Saren. Then I'll worry about my own problems.
I should go.
Yeah, nothing new.
See you later.
Nothing new from you, Tally. Let's get out of here. Let's get into the meat and potatoes of this game. Final fight. I've said it before, and I'll say it again. I'm quite happy with the way my Shepherd looks. I like her sort of silvery grey hair. I think it's cool. So she tried Ghost of Tsushima. Don't have a PlayStation. No, don't have a PlayStation.
I forwarded the mission update to the Citadel,
I
Commander.
really
Got
fancy
confirmation
that.
on those
That's one of
reinforcements.
those things that...
Ambassador Udina wants us to report back to the Citadel. The Council's massing a joint species fleet to deal with Saren and his geth.
if I had a
Knew they'd come
choice,
around.
if I could go back
Back
and
to
do
the
it
Citadel,
again,
Joker. I want the
I
Normandy
wouldn't
at
have
the
bought
head
my
of that
Xbox
fleet.
One. I'd have
Yes,
bought
ma'am.
a PlayStation 4 Pro, ideally. It was a mistake. I bought the Xbox One mainly because I had played Halos back in the day, and I decided I wanted to get back into gaming, and figured that there was not much difference. I didn't do enough research. But in my view, personal opinion only, the PlayStation exclusives are better. And, you know, where you got Halo on one side, I would say you got Ghost of Tsushima.
Good
You've
job,
got,
Shepard. Thanks to you, the Council's
Last
finally
of
taking
Us.
real
You've
action
got
against
God of War,
Saren.
though that has just come to
The ambassador is correct.
PC.
If Saren
Yeah,
is
you got a
foolish
lot
enough
of
to
good
attack the
games
Citadel, as you
in the
believe,
PlayStation.
we will be ready for him.
Patrols are stationed at every mass relay linking
So yeah,
Citadel
doing it
space
again,
to the terminus
I would
systems.
sacrifice Halo and go to PlayStation. Oh, Spider-Man, yep, you're right, that's another one.
You think a blockade's gonna stop him? He's on Ilos
There's a lot
looking
of
for the
good games
conduit
there.
right now. What are you doing about that?
If I had the funds,
Ilos is only accessible
I'd get a
through the new
PlayStation as well.
relay, deep inside the terminus systems, Commander. If we send a
Yeah.
fleet in there, the only possible outcome is full-scale war.
Now is the time for discretion, Commander. Saren's greatest weapon was secrecy. Exposed, he is no longer a threat. This is over.
Bullshit. Bullshit, Udina.
One ship going into the terminus systems won't start a war. I can be discreet.
You detonated a nuclear device on Vermeer. I wouldn't call that discreet.
Your style
Yeah, I've
served
been
you well
on
in the Traverse,
Xbox for
Commander.
5-6 years.
We recognize that.
Swap for
But
PlayStation.
Ilos
Yeah, I
requires
think that's a good
deft
shout.
touch.
That's just
We
the trouble
have
is
the
I've got so many
situation under
games bought
control.
on the Xbox now that if my Xbox died, I'd be like, I'd have to buy all the Resident Evils again. I'd have to buy, what else have I got? Mass Effect again. I'd have to buy the Batman Arkham games again. I could buy them on PC. All of those are on PC. Probably would, to be honest. But that's a lot of money to reinvest on games that I already own.
Secrecy isn't his greatest weapon.
Yeah.
The conduit is.
Saren is a master manipulator. The conduit is just a distraction from his real plan to attack the Citadel.
Sovereign's the real threat. Saren's just a servant of the Reapers.
Still,
Only you
we make
have
our
seen
calls.
the
We,
Reapers.
you know,
And then only in
we
visions.
make our bed and then lie
We
in it, of
won't
course.
invade the terminus systems because of a dream.
If Saren finds the conduit, we're all screwed. We have to go to Ilos.
Ambassador Udina, I get the sense Commander Shepard isn't willing to let this go.
There are serious political implications
This
here,
guys,
Shepard.
this bloody
Humanity's made
council,
great gains thanks
they're
to you,
such
but now
twats.
you're becoming more trouble than you're worth.
And this
You
guy,
bastard! You're selling us out!
well, Ashley says it best.
It's just politics, Commander. You've done your job, now let
Bulbasaur.
me do mine. We've locked out all the Normandy's primary systems until further notice you're grounded.
Nobody stabs me in the back, Udina. Nobody.
I think it's time for you and your team to leave, Commander. This no longer concerns you. The Council can handle this. with my help,
Politicians.
of course.
Bloody politicians. Spectres are above the law, so I kind of feel like we should be able to just shoot them. I'd be tempted. Frankly.
Commander. Shepard. I cannot believe they did this to you. I am so sorry.
Smirnoff, good shot. Nice.
It's not your fault.
It's not right. You did everything they asked and more. Nobody else could have done what you did. The Council owes you everything, everything. Instead, they strip you of your command and ground the Normandy.
I should have known better. Udina, the Council, they're all the same. Petty, blind, and stupid.
Indeed. Politicians.
Perhaps
Weeds
we
of
could
the
appeal
galaxy.
and get them to reverse their decision.
I pushed them as hard as I could. They wouldn't budge.
So you're going to walk away? You will just give up and doom the entire galaxy to extinction?
We're out of the game for now, but I'll find a way back in.
I believe in you, Shepard. I am with you every step of the way.
Ooh, nice. What sort of time What sort of time will you be doing that, Will? Survival based.
Sorry to interrupt, Commander. Got a message from
Version of
Captain
the game.
Anderson.
Nice.
What did he want?
Only said to meet him in that club in the wards.
Well,
Flux.
yeah, if you're on around that time, I'll no
You should
doubt raid
probably
into
go
you,
meet
mate.
with him.
Girl squad. Girl squad.
Equalizing interior pressure with exterior atmosphere. Logged. The commanding officer is ashore. Exo Presley has the deck.
God, that's such a good song. Such a good song.
Alliance officials report that a Geth incursion into the Armstrong cluster has been repulsed, with the Geth suffering heavy casualties. In the event of
I always have to
Geth
resist
activity,
from singing
the Alliance
because I know I
plans to
can't
maintain a
sing.
strong
I'll
security presence in the area.
totally ruin it, and so I don't. And yeah, but I think it's a hallmark of how good the song is that I want to sing alongside it. But yes, singing is not my forte.
Hello, Commander.
Show me what you've got.
Thanks for the host, buddy. Appreciate that.
For you, Commander. Enjoy.
Bye. Perfect. Sell. Yeah, let's just junk all of this stuff because we don't need it. We don't need it. Sell it, sell all the stuff. Sell all the stuff. Sell it, don't need it, sell it, sell it, sell it. Make me a billionaire. At a point where we don't really need to be looting anything anymore. So much stuff. No need for shredder rounds. Might need some tungsten rounds, we'll keep those. Don't need that. All that. Sell all the junk. And there we go, we're nearly as rich as the hills now. That'll do. Now. Assault rifle upgrade! Rotate solo with some gold difficulty survivals. Nice. Let's see. So, Liara, you get let's see. Alright, Liara, you're getting a... Wait. I'm going to give you a good pistol just because you can't be trusted to not swap to the wrong gun. That was the wrong button. Ashley, you currently have the best. Gun you can have. Do you have shotguns? I'll give you the shotgun. Give you that pistol and that sniper rifle. There we go. And is this better? Is any of this better? No. Ooh, points. Okay. Right. You want to say the wards? Flux. There we go.
Soldier, I've got a major situation, and I need help from somebody with humanity's interests at heart.
Okay,
what kind
I'm
of
listening.
situation are we talking about?
Let's hear about it.
Of course, right to business. That's why humanity has the best damn fleet in the galaxy. My name is Elias Keeler. I'm an alliance negotiator. We've got a big session coming up with the Solarians. You wouldn't believe what's riding on this. I'm fighting for humanity on this one, just like you are.
You're a pencil pusher.
Don't try to sell me on this. Just tell me what you want.
I need you to buy a mental stimulant for me. It's legal, but restricted. I've purchased the monthly limit, and I need more from the medbay.
What exactly is this stimulant?
Oh, I don't know the medical terms, but it increases mental capacity, short-term recall, that sort of thing. It helps me stay focused, and it keeps me sharp. Nothing gets by me when I'm on it.
If you know the monthly limits, why'd you go over them?
The negotiations were supposed to be last week, but the Solarians stalled it, probably deliberately. If I don't get the stimulant, I'll be a wreck. My assistant will take over, and that would be a disaster.
You should put some trust in your assistant. Didn't you train him?
My assistant wants to bend over backwards for the Citadel races. He wants to show them we're reasonable. No race will respect us until we show them who's in charge.
Showing them
That's what it took with the
reasonable.
Turians. Yeah, forget my assistant.
You're an addict.
Keeler, you've got a problem. You need to get treatment.
It might look that way from the outside, but this is just a one-time slip-up. All the top negotiators are on stimulants close to the legal limit. It's the way the game is played.
I don't see all the top negotiators soliciting help to go over the legal limit, Keeler.
Maybe you're right. I've been trying to keep humanity strong, and maybe I've pushed myself too hard. I'll tell you what, this will be the last time I use the stimulant. After this deal is finished, I'll get treatment.
No trade negotiation is worth ruining your life for. Let it go and get help.
You don't understand. Humanity needs me, and I need that stimulant. Without it,
You'll fall apart.
I don't know anymore. I get so tired when I run out of the stimulant. I just need one more boost.
There's no shame in having a problem, but you have to get treatment.
Indeed.
You're right.
If you need it,
I'll go tell my assistant.
You shouldn't have it.
I shouldn't be working like this. I'll get help. I'm just sorry it came to this.
Indeedy. Right. Got all the points. All the points.
I'm glad you came, Shepard. I heard what happened.
They pulled me off the mission, just like when they forced you to give up the Normandy.
I know, I'm sorry. I wanted to warn you, but there was no way to get a message to you before you docked. I know you're pissed off right now, but you can't give up. They all think this is over, but we both know it's not. You have to go to Ilos. You have to stop Saren from using the conduit.
There's only one ship that can get me into the Terminus systems undetected, and she's grounded.
Citadel controls locked out all the Normandy's systems, but if we override the ambassador's orders, we can get them to bring the Normandy back online. You can be in the Terminus systems before anyone even knows you're gone.
If we steal the Normandy,
Famous.
you're the one
Yeah,
left
it was
holding
good.
the bag.
And if
Kept
Saren
it
finds the
small
conduit, life as we
and
know it is over.
not too ambitious
The Reapers will
for the
destroy
first
us.
shot.
Humans are sorry,
So we
everybody.
seasoned all the grills with
You're the only one who can
by
stop
putting
it.
oil on it and heating it
So
up
I'll
for
do
half an
whatever
hour,
it takes to get you
which
on
is
the
apparently
Normandy
what
and
you
off
do.
this station.
And then I then I did burgers and bacon and a bit of cheese and job's good. So nothing too mental. It's Travis, this is a pretty old game. It was, like you say, re-released with the Legendary Edition Yeah, last year. It's had some quality of life in terms of control and obviously graphic improvements up to HD, but fundamentally it's the same game.
I won't forget this, Captain.
It's great.
I promise.
Most of the changes for
the
Legendary Edition was for this game.
You'll have
a little
few
bit in
minutes
Mass
before
Effect
anyone
2,
realizes
and
what
Mass
happened.
Effect 3 just had a few visual
That is a
tweaks.
restricted area patrolled by armed guards. How are you going to get in?
Leave that to me.
Always been
Just
one of
make
my
sure
favourite
you're
series,
in the
though.
Normandy when the systems come back online.
You're gonna get yourself killed. There has to be another way.
Ambassador Udina issued the lockdown order. If I can hack into the computer in his office, maybe I can override it.
He's not gonna let you waltz into his office and use his computer.
Hopefully he
To
won't
be fair, I
If he
did.
is,
I went
I'll
in
just
there
have
and
to think
hacked
of
some stuff out. of his
Udina won't let
computer.
this slide, Captain. You'll be charged with treason, a capital offense.
We don't have a lot of options. I break into the
Yeah,
ambassador's
no worries,
computer,
Moose.
or I
Enjoy
take
your
my
fortnight.
chances with the patrols in Citadel Control.
Break into his office, much safer.
You'll have a better chance if you go after the Ambassador's computer.
I think the graphics were
The
okay
ambassador
for
has made this
10-year-old
crucial.
game, and
You ready to get the
are,
hell off this station, Commander?
you know, acceptable to play these days.
Let's do it.
You know, it still
I'll take
shows
care
its
of the
age
lockdown.
even with a remaster.
You
I
get
would
down to
say,
the Normandy
but,
and tell
you
Joker
know,
to stand
without
by.
rebuilding the whole game, I think they did a decent job. So, no screwing about. We're gonna do endgame. We're heading to Ilos. I think we have everything we need to finish this game. We have, I believe, let's have a look at the journal for a second. We've done all the main missions and all the side missions. So I would say that we're as close to 100%ing this game as you can
Alliance
reasonably get,
officials have raided a dangerous cult controlled by a former
which
Alliance
is not
officer,
bad at all,
Major Kyle.
given its insanity difficulty. And
Major Kyle surrendered and
I'm
is
a
now being
squishy,
treated
squishy
for severe
engineer.
post-traumatic stress disorder.
And now we get to see a politician get punched in the face, which is just always a great thing.
Stand by, shore party. Decontamination in progress.
I've put an absolutely stupid amount of hours into this game over the years, Travis. This is my, you know, even on the hardest difficulty, this is the game I play to relax and, you know, not really think too much about things.
Anderson, what are you doing here? I didn't say...
Now, wouldn't you all like to do that to a politicians? You don't know what to stream? Well,
Let's go. Get us out of here, Joker. Now.
Deep Rock Galactic. I've never heard of that. Never heard of that one, mate. So we're now pirates, technically. We've stolen a stealth warship, and we're off to go and fight a horde of Geth and Saren. Dwarves mine and shoot spider thingies. Fair enough. Right, let's hop downstairs, buy more goodies, because we can buy the Spectre weapons level 10, which is the best stuff. And then we can... Not bad
Looking for
timing though.
supplies?
We're about to have our lovey-dovey moment with Liara as well.
Let's see what you've got.
Just got to do a bit of shopping first. Oh, need to sell
Looking
a
for
load of stuff.
supplies?
Let's see what you've got.
You bet, Commander.
Let's see, we can sell that. One of those, and that, and this, and that, and that, and that. Excuse me? You feel beat up by furniture? You been moving furniture around again? Gonna sell all of this stuff so that we have loads of money to take into the final game. Where did you get that on? I swear I fixed that. Coffee emote as I learned to draw a coffee mug. Nice. You built a cabinet, bashed my toe on a chair, it's purple. Ouch. Oh, thanks, Travis. Bot wars, yeah, I swear I fixed that. In fact, I think I can just... Can I just mod... blurb. Well, maybe that'll work now. Oh, all that, yeah. Although, is that a one-off? Twilos! Yeah, I think I've modded it, so hopefully it will behave now. But who knows? Who knows? There you go. Little love session with Liara.
Shepard, may I speak with you?
I was just thinking about you.
I have been thinking about you too, and what we are about to face. I do not know what is going to happen on Ilos. I hope we will stop Saren, of course, but part of me fears we are already too late. There is something I must tell you, in case we fail.
We're not going to fail. I promise.
Please, I am not looking for
You still have to finish that? Oh, it's worth it. It's really good, Travis. I think it's great. I think they've been really faithful to the books as well, from what I've seen. I haven't read all the books, but I started them. Haven't got through them all yet, but I think they're brilliant. Really good series.
Not unless you're sure.
I have never been more sure of anything in my life.
No, it only plays when you play.
Join with me, Shepard?
If you use one of the redeems, it doesn't try to link. It's only if you go and spend bits on a different one. So if you go into the blurb widget, it
just tell me what to do.
It posts a link. So, oh, there we go. Blue alien naughty moment going on here. Excuse me a moment. Apologies. The DIY today's kicked up a load of dust. Got me all sniffly.
Shepard.
Let's go again.
You were incredible.
5 minutes ETA to the Mu relay.
I had better go. Duty calls. You would not want to keep Joker waiting. Shepard,
Hey, we're the commander around here.
whatever happens on Ilos,
If I want
I
another
just
half
wanted
hour,
to
20
say
minutes,
thank you for everything.
enjoy the coffee. Well, enjoy that coffee. Don't nap up too much on caffeine at this time of night, though. I want to get a good night's sleep. I've always been able to drink coffee at almost any time to go to sleep, but I have been trying to lay off lately and just drink tea. Overachiever. Well, you know, it's two
Commander?
ladies.
We've got company.
If he was male shepherd, I wouldn't have been so
The
ambitious.
stealth systems are engaged. Unless we get close enough for a visual, they won't have any idea we're here.
Picking up some strange
You don't
readings from the
care?
planet's
No,
surface.
fair enough. Fair enough.
Take us down, Joker. Lock in on the coordinates.
Negative on that, Commander. The nearest landing zone's 2 clicks away.
We'll never make it in time on foot. Get us something closer.
There is nowhere closer. I've looked.
Drop us in the Mako.
You need at least 100 meters of open terrain to pull off a drop like that. The most I can find near Saren is 20.
20 meters? No way we can make a drop in there.
We have to try.
Find another landing zone.
There is no other landing zone.
I've thought about just about everything there is to think about in
It's
Mass
our only
Effect, to be
option.
honest.
It's not an option. It's a suicide run. We don't...
I can do it.
Joker?
I can do it.
Gear
Joker
up and
can
head
do
down
it.
to the Mako. Joker, drop us right on top of that bastard.
We're going Girl Squad. Ash and Liara for the win. So, you land on Ilos, kill a Led Geth, shoot at Saren, save the day. Save the galaxy, go home as heroes. That is the order of the day. Incoming, buddy. Ha 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 ha.
You two, keep moving. Inside, now.
Saren, you're such a pussy. Come on, fight me like a man.
We have to get inside this bunker before Saren finds the conduit. There is no way we're getting past that door with brute force.
Saren found a way to open it. There must be some kind of security override somewhere in this complex.
We will have to find some way to get it
Good
up and running
soundtrack
again.
to this one as well. It's a funny sort of techno-y kind of vibe to this this game, but I dig it. It's good. Okay, let's see. So you got that one. You got that one. Yep, that's an improvement. You can have that. Liara, what pistol do you have? Yes, enjoy. Now let's shoot everything that's not us. What's the worst thing you could possibly stream to ensure nobody asks again? Moose, we will enjoy whatever you stream. And everyone's different. We all like different things. You know, like I don't really rate Fortnite, for example. But I'd watch you play it. So I think I'm slightly over-leveled and slightly over-weaponed on this by this point in the game, so I actually tend to get a bit cocky, which is never ideal. Sleeping on stream. It's actually a thing on TikTok. Too creepy for you? Yeah, I think that would be creepy. How much thought have you given this, Travis? It's like you... Don't really need to be doing any loot. Fortnite is too fun. Maybe 4 hours of aquarium as well. Virtual koi cut. Yeah, the trouble is, Moose, I think we'd enjoy it. If you chose to stream it, we'd be interested, because 9 times out of 10, we're not really there for the game. We're there for the people, at least that's my opinion. Like, I don't know. I mean, you guys... Quick thinker. Nice. Like, I kind of feel like 9 times out of 10, you know, you guys could go and watch anyone play Mass Effect or Resident Evil or the games I play. Yeah. Well, maybe, but... You're not a horrible person, are you? That's the thing. You're a fun person to play games with you. It's not extreme. Oh, for God's sake. Right, Liara, lift these guys. This is just bloody irritating. Where are they? Singularity, that one. Do you have an interior wall that needs painting? Watch paint dry with me. Well, try it. Why not? Well, you'll get to see. Be a nice chill stream, you know. No pressure. Make it so they have 5 bits for every stroke of the brush. Well, that's pushing it a bit, I suspect. Plus, you'd never get your wall painted. I don't mean to be negative, but let's see. Went the wrong way, didn't I? Okay. Right, so we're going around here and to the right, I think. Yeah. This way! Someone has to pay for the paint. Where on earth are we? Guess our bad guys are this way. Whoa! Whoa, 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 whoa! Let's get a bit key. Cheeky. There we go. Jump off. Where do they come up with the names for these things? Seriously. So are they still doing that thing in Fortnite where you don't have to build, or you can't build? Is that still the thing? Whoops, wrong button. I need to pay more attention. They brought back building but have a no build mode. Interesting. Well, that's good, I guess. Fits with everyone then, doesn't it? I have to say, I just think I'm too old for Fortnite. And I don't mean that like physically, really, because obviously there's no such thing, but like just mentally. But really, it's mostly an excuse for not learning a new game that I know might consume my time. Them dealt with. Fortnite is more fun than you think. You should play with the internal or go fishing a lot. Fishing? I get in trouble, but I tell some people that Fortnite, PUBG and all the same, and Apex are all the same game. Well, I'll be totally honest, I would probably struggle to tell them apart, but then that's sometimes, yeah. I mean, you know, I'm being a bit facetious about the age thing. I mean, it's more that I don't know what it is really. I think it's mostly me being afraid of being dragged into another game that I can never complete, and that consumes my time.
We will have to figure out how to disengage the security line.
But I guess if I enjoy it, what's the harm, right? You just catch fish. Yeah. As long as you catch them more often and more successfully than I do when actually fishing. Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh, that was close. Our game's literally focused on fishing, but you're not being shot at. Yeah. I can't really picture a fishing game being that fun, though. Maybe I'm wrong. Whoa, who's shooting at me and where from? Someone's doing me a lot of damage there. And I was getting cocky, like I said. It felt like someone was shooting me in the back, and I don't really understand how. That might have been my teammates. Was my teammates shooting me in the back there? That's flipping irritating, if so. I think it must have been. Wasn't the smartest AI back then. I can't remember if I get experience for doing these. I do. Not much though. Screw it, can't be asked.
Come, Saren already has a head start. We have to go find him before
it
he
is
reaches
quite
the
rude.
conduit.
Unless he's already found it. Then we're just walking into a trap.
That is a chance we will have to take.
Hold on. Something's happening.
How are things? Had a good day, mate? Extreme angling. Fishing for carp and dodging pistol rounds, yeah.
Sounds like some kind of message, but I don't recognize the language.
It is probably in Prothean. This recording must be 50,000 years old. No wonder we cannot understand it.
The message is all broken up, but I recognize some of the words. It's a warning against the Reaper invasion.
Of course. Between the beacons and the cipher, an understanding of the Prothean
I did get a new
language
toy,
would have
yeah,
been
my new barbecue.
transferred into your
Very
mind.
pleased with that.
Not safe. Seek refuge.
And I didn't burn the first burgers that
What's
I
it say?
cooked on
Can you
it,
make
which
out
is
anything useful?
always a plus.
Fought Reapers. The Citadel. Overwhelmed. Only hope.
Act of desperation. The conduit. All is lost.
Yes,
It said something about the conduit, but it's too degraded to help.
Moose is off to play Fortnite with the
go.
kids.
Cannot be stopped.
So I understand you do your fishing games on the terminal. She was just telling us. Where the I can't imagine. I can't really picture a fishing game. I don't know why. Maybe I should give it a try. Well, apparently the seasoning, so it's not seasoning like, you know, salt, pepper, spices, etc. Like, so I got the booklet because it's quite a fancy-ish barbecue. I mean, it's not like top of the range or anything, but it's a decent one. Fishing night, running away from the shooting people. Fair enough. So the idea of it apparently is you oil the grills and then heat up the barbecue and let it just sit and heat for half an hour. It's supposed to give it a non-stick coating and prevent it from rusting, and I've gone the wrong way. Oh.
I wouldn't touch anything.
Well, yeah, it's kind of a preheating thing, but also it's like a one-off to where am I going? To sort out the grills, yeah, so that it gives them better life, basically. Apparently, it seemed a bit mental to spend that sort of money on a grill and then ignore its advice, though. So I did, for the sake of half hour and gas. Although that said, spending half an hour on gas that doesn't give you a burger at the end of it is, these days, quite depressing, because gas is stupidly expensive. I don't know why I've suddenly forgotten where to go in this game. I've played it like a million times. I think I forgot to press a button all the way back here. I'm having to go all the way back again. Oh well, might as well do this. It wasn't bad. It wasn't perfect, but you know, it didn't do that thing where you know you put the burger on it and then it sticks and the burger literally falls apart because so yeah, it went well. I would recommend doing it. Yeah, I sort of realised. I mean, it's been a really long time since I actually what have I done wrong here? That's what happens. I'm paying attention to chat and I can't. Did I unlock the thing? Maybe I did. I must have. Yeah, so it's been a good long while since I barbecued, and I was always a charcoal barbecue person. Don't know about you guys, but I kind of preferred it. But the reality of it is that I wasn't using my charcoal barbecue because it's too much hassle. What with kids and you know work and British weather all combined to make me basically never use a barbecue because it just meant that I bloody updates. So yeah, because charcoal took so long to heat up and organise and you know get right. I still think it's better, but it is a damn sight less convenient and you know, when you just want to cook a burger or whatever, I think gas is the way to go. Is this going to let me in if I need to go back? Okay. Hopefully not too long. Oh, I did press the button. All that. Years terminal. Yes.
I have spent my life studying the Protheans, but I never dreamed I would discover anything like this. This bunker might have been the last refuge of their entire species. Just imagine what mysteries it might hold. Imagine what secrets it might reveal.
Hey, try to remember why you're here. Saren, the conduit, the fate of the entire known galaxy.
I am sorry.
What are all those things on the wall?
Yeah, updates are always a pain, aren't they?
Stasis pods. The Protheans
We
probably
like the
tried to keep
features and we
themselves
like the
alive
security,
through
but we
cryogenic
don't like
freezing.
waiting for
Something.
Hey, you just shot me. Whoa! Wrong button. Watch my game update for 3 hours. I only just found out charcoal in the UK is produced differently sustainably. I don't know, but it's not the same as charcoal I know. I didn't know that. That's good. I mean, I'm pleased to hear it. That's great news. But I didn't know. Yeah, but Moose, what you're forgetting is that we'd probably turn up to it because we'd just talk to you and that would be fine.
What is happening? I do not think Saren is behind this. I have studied the Protheans for decades, but I have never felt this sense of foreboding. What will we find down there?
Stop enjoying my
anybody
it's
being
bad.
on our side. Not anymore.
Vigil!
You are not Prothean, but you are not machine either. This eventuality was one of many that was anticipated. This is why we sent our warning through the beacons.
Looks like some kind of VI program. Pretty badly damaged.
I do not sense the taint of indoctrination upon any of you. Unlike the other that passed recently. Perhaps there is still hope.
There is still
This
hope.
is incredible. An actual Prothean VI, and I can understand it.
I have been monitoring your communications since you arrived at this facility. I have translated my output into a format you will comprehend. My name is Vigil.
Brilliant.
You
We
are
turn
safe
up
here
and in
for the
20
moment,
minutes
but that is likely to change.
this computer's
Soon,
worked out
nowhere
our
will
whole
be
language.
safe.
Are you some kind of artificial intelligence
Really?
program?
How many?
I am an
how many
advanced
adverts?
non-organic analysis system with personality imprints from Kesad Aishan, Chief Overseer of the Ilos Research Facility.
How long have I been up? An hour? Yeah. Okay.
Why did you bring me here?
You must break a cycle that has continued for millions of years. But to stop it, you must understand, or you will make the same mistakes we did. The
weird when the
Citadel is
adverts
the
are
heart
like-
of your civilization
Or is it because
and
you've
the
got
seat of
it all
government,
turned up because
as
I'm
it
quiet?
was with us, and as it has been with every civilization that came before us. But the Citadel is a trap. The station is actually an enormous
turn it
mass
off.
relay, one that links
That's
to
so
dark
kind.
space, the empty
Thank you.
void beyond the galaxy's horizon.
Moose, enjoy your
When the
ad-free.
Citadel relay is activated, the Reapers will pour through, and all you know will
Someone
be
has
destroyed.
that doesn't sound like a fun audiobook to me.
How come nobody ever noticed the Citadel was an inactive mass relay?
The Reapers are careful to keep the greatest secrets of the Citadel hidden. That is why they created a species of seemingly benign organic caretakers. The Keepers maintain the station's most basic functions. They enable any species that discovers the Citadel to use it without fully understanding the technology. Reliance on the Keepers ensures no other species will ever discover the Citadel's true nature. Not until
they
the
say.
relay is activated and the Reapers invade.
How do the Reapers survive out in dark space?
We have only theories. The researchers here came to believe the Reapers enter prolonged states of
Really?
inactivity to conserve energy. This allows them to survive the thousands and thousands of years it takes for organic civilization to rebuild itself. But in this state, they are vulnerable.
This is it's
By
key
retreating
information,
beyond the
but it
edges
is a
of the
bit of an
galaxy,
exposition dump.
they ensure no one will accidentally discover them. They keep their existence hidden until the Citadel relay is
Marketing tracking
activated.
must be really lacking here. Really? You're not an audiobook fan?
The Reapers can wipe out the Council and the entire Citadel fleet in a single surprise attack.
That was our fate. Our leaders were dead before we even realized we were under attack. The Reapers seized control of the Citadel, and through it, the mass
I appreciate
relays.
that, mate. Thanks for the sub.
Communication and transportation
Kerbal
across
Space
our
Program.
empire were crippled. Each star system was isolated, cut off from the others.
You have actual
Easy
books.
prey for the
Fair
Reaper
enough.
fleets.
I have ebooks,
Over
so I
the
kind of
next
feel like I'm in
decades,
the middle there.
the
But I do
Reapers
listen to
systematically
audiobooks as well.
obliterated our people.
More when I
World
do a
by
lot of
world,
driving,
system by
which I
system,
sort of go in
they
peaks and
methodically
troughs of
wiped us
doing,
out.
so.
Some of you must have managed to survive.
Through the Citadel, the Reapers had access to all our records, maps, census data. Information is power, and they knew everything about us. Their fleets advanced across every settled
Hey,
region of
Terminal,
the
how
galaxy.
far did you get in RE7,
Some
by the way?
worlds were utterly
I was
destroyed.
curious. Did you get all
Others
the
were
way through?
conquered, their populations
You don't seem
enslaved.
to read ebooks? No, fair enough.
These indoctrinated servants became sleeper agents under Reaper control. Taken in as refugees by other Protheans, they betrayed them to the
Yeah, there's
machines.
so many out there, though, aren't there? I mean...
Within a few centuries, the Reapers had killed or enslaved every Prothean in the galaxy. They were relentless, brutal, and absolutely thorough.
Yeah, I remember that Moose had you play RE7 for a while. I don't know. I was wondering how far you got through it, because... I need stuff visible to me or I forget exists. Fair enough.
I don't understand. Where did the Reapers go after
Because
they
I
conquered your
started
people?
playing RE7
Our worlds were
this week.
stripped bare, harvested by the indoctrinated slaves. Everything of value, all resources, all technology.
I haven't got
was
as far as
taken.
that yet. I haven't seen this.
Certain
this
that
cave.
all advanced organic life
I
had
know.
been
I
extinguished.
caught bits of your stream.
The Reapers
doing
retreated
that, but I
back
didn't
through the
see it all.
Citadel relay
So
into dark space,
I'm doing my first playthrough at the
sealing
moment.
it behind them.
I can see
All
why
evidence
it is
of the
terrible.
Reaper invasion had
I
been
think
wiped
I've had
away.
to think about it.
Only
I
their
think it's 'cause it's
indoctrinated
first
slaves
person.
were left behind, abandoned. Mindless husks, no longer
I think
capable
it's
of independent
I think
thought.
first person
The
makes a
indoctrinated
difference.
soon starved or died of
Compared
exposure.
to like third person, like
The genocide
RE2, I
of the
find it much
Protheans
harder.
was complete.
Looking forward to the cake again.
You said you brought me here for a reason. Tell me what I need to do.
The conduit is the key. Before the Reapers attacked, we
Alright,
Protheans
mates,
were on
enjoy
the
the
cusp of
fortnight.
unlocking the mysteries
Enjoy your new
behind mass
updates.
relay technology. Ilos was a top-secret facility.
Kate was not
Here,
alive, which we were very
researchers
happy
worked
about.
to create
Awesome.
a small-scale
That is
version of
good.
a mass relay.
Cake
One that
eating
links directly
simulator.
to the Citadel, the hub of the relay network.
It's what you want in the middle of a horror game.
Conduit
I'm
is
sure
not a
there's no
weapon.
catches
It is
involved
a
at all.
backdoor onto the Citadel.
What happened next?
We severed all communication with the outside, and our facility went dark. The personnel retreated underground into these archives. To conserve resources, everyone was put into cryogenic stasis. I was programmed to monitor the facility and wake the staff when the danger had passed. But the genocide of an entire species is a long, slow process. Years passed, decades, centuries. The Reapers persisted, and my energy reserves were dwindling.
You should have fought.
We were a few hundred against a galactic invasion fleet. Our only hope was to remain undetected. I began to disable the life support of non-essential personnel. First support staff, then security. One by one, their
So where's
pods
the
were shut
support
down to
staff to go
conserve
first,
energy.
right? Just serve them right if
Eventually,
they die
only the
of, if
stasis
they
pods of
finally
the top
died of
scientists remained active.
disease
Even
transmitted
these
on
were in danger of
dirty
failing when the
telephone
Reapers
receivers.
finally retreated back through the Citadel relay.
There were hundreds of stasis
It is,
pods
isn't
out
it?
there. You just shut them down? You killed them?
Well, it kind of was
He
necessary.
couldn't let everyone die. Better to sacrifice some so others could live.
This outcome was not completely unforeseen. My actions were a result of contingency programming entered on my creation.
I bet they didn't tell the non-essential staff about this contingency.
I saved
exactly
key
that.
personnel. When the Reapers retreated, the top researchers were still alive. My actions are the only reason any hope remains. When the researchers woke, they realized the Prothean species was doomed. There were only a dozen individuals left, far too few to sustain a viable population. Yet they vowed to find some way to stop the Reapers from returning. A way to break the cycle forever. And they knew the Keepers were the key.
Aren't they under the influence of the Reapers?
The Keepers are controlled by the Citadel. Before each invasion, a signal is sent through the station compelling the Keepers to activate the Citadel relay. After decades of feverish study, the scientists discovered a way to alter this signal. Using the conduit, they gained access to the Citadel and made the modifications. This time, when Sovereign sent the signal to the Citadel, the Keepers ignored it. The Reapers are trapped in dark space.
So a handful of Prothean scientists have bought us a chance. This cycle has a chance
Saren
to
can
stop
use
him.
the conduit to bypass all the Citadel's external defenses.
Correct. And once inside, he can transfer control of the station to Sovereign.
So we have to go and shoot
Sovereign will override the Citadel systems
Saren
and
and blow
manually
up
open
Sovereign.
the relay. And the cycle of extinction will begin again.
Is there any way we can stop them?
There's a data file in my console. Take a copy when you go. When you reach the Citadel's master control unit, upload it to the station. It will corrupt the Citadel's security protocols and give you temporary control of the station. It might give you a chance against Sovereign.
Wait, where's the Citadel's master control unit? I've never heard of anything like that.
Through the conduit, follow Saren. He will lead you to your destination.
Saren's got enough of a head start. Grab that data file and let's go.
Shepard, are you sure? Who knows how much longer Vigil will be here? Even now the projection is weak. This might be our only chance to speak with it, our only link to the knowledge of the Protheans. It is the opportunity of a lifetime.
We're in a race to save the galaxy and you want to play Q&A with a hologram?
You are right. I am sorry. My personal feelings clouded my judgment.
Harsh. I mean, it's a fair show.
The one you call Saren has not reached the conduit.
Time to go.
Not yet. There is still hope if you hurry.
A few renegade points there. Right, let's go save the galaxy. Woo! So the extra exposition there, which I didn't bother with, basically just outlines the fact that the
their culture, all
Protheans,
their advanced technology, and the Protheans were taken
it was just more of the same, really.
just as we were. They failed.
Valley of Plenty.
You can get there in time. Their plan only fails if we do.
Love that song. So let's shoot some Reapers. Or some Geth. So that we can get to the Reapers. God, this thing's hard to drive. Good saving moment. It is a great, it's a great song, isn't it? He also did the Butcher of Blaviken, what is it? Burn Butcher Burn, and that is also really good. Yeah, the Mako is sort of a meme all of its own. Like it's a very, very, very floaty, and you can touch like the smallest thing and sort of go flying for miles. And that's after they improved it for the legendary release. Originally, it was close to undrivable in the original. It's good fun in its own right. does like to float about, this one. Rigged. Rigged. Game is rigged.
There. The conduit. It's incredible.
We don't have time to admire the view. We have to get through that relay, and these Geth aren't gonna make it easy on us.
So I guess we're just gonna drive past them all then. Oh dear. Surprises. Citadel feet getting absolutely hammered. Yep. Barry would be horrified.
Activate the defenses. Seal the station. The arms aren't moving. Systems not responding. Abandon the Citadel. Evacuate the Council. Citadel Control. Citadel Control. Do you copy?
Uh-oh. Let's go! 37 seconds to go. There's 37 seconds to go.
Hang on! Things are gonna get a little rough.
Dodge it, dodge it, dodge it. And we're going. We're going, we're going, we're going, we're going, we're going. Boom! And we just had our tank fired across the galaxy like a bullet from a gun. It's not going to end well for the Mako. And it's the last time you ever get to drive one.
Detected across all monitored systems. Please begin emergency evacuation.
Right, chase down Saren, shoot him, job done. Do this. Nailed the landing, yeah, quite. To be fair, you know, we were catapulted literally halfway across the galaxy. Literally one side to the other. Yep, stretch out that neck, Ashley. That's it. That's it. Limber up. Saren being a bad guy there by just randomly shooting a couple of completely innocent creatures.
Closing. They're sealing the station.
Don't let the enemy ships inside the arms.
You can't stop it. It's a Reaper. Yep. I think we did alright. Have to say, I love the design of the Reapers. Like, that is a genuinely scary looking ship. Especially given its size. Based, as you no doubt guessed, on Squid. But it's, yeah, it's pretty freaky looking. Sovereign's all dialed into the Citadel now.
Saren's locked the elevator! Suit up! We're going outside!
There's a trailer shot right here. I think it's a reasonably pretty game, given that it was, yeah, it's like 10 years old. And there's a Reaper. He wants to fight one of those with handguns, right? Let's do it. I'm just going to blast through all these minions there and get to where we need to go. Get cocky. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Cocky. Got cocky. Yeah, on Insanity difficulty, Krogan can one hit you, so you can't get cocky. Indeed. Rip Shepherd. Yeah, the Krogan do this charge thing that you can't run away from. And what you have to hit them with biotics or tech. I know I should have used tech, but because I'm an engineer and that's what tech's. Whoop, didn't move quick enough. But yeah, far better to use biotics, lift him and just shoot him. Oh dear. There he goes. Where'd he go? Oh, Jesus! Where did he come from? There we go, that's better. Oh, he's glitched out. I don't think he's supposed to be there. I am getting cocky. Okay, take your time. Do it right. Hey, Will. How you doing, mate? Did I say? Oh, I didn't even save them. Okay. Still some enemies in sight, so I can't save, which is a bit frustrating. But where's that cheeky sniper that shot me a minute ago? There he is. Rocket trooper. Sniper? There you are. You ain't gonna get me twice, buddy. Let's save it so that we don't screw up and have to do that again. Is he dead? I think he's dead. Does he have any buddies? Oh, look at that. Grease. Let's get. Sushi. good indeed, didn't it? Are we streaming tonight? Yeah, well, we'll be, like I said, mate, I'll be, if you're on when I finish, then I'll definitely raid over to you, buddy. Smashing it. Coming in, crew. Okay, so shoot out these turrets, duck without getting hit by rockets. Damn it. They're one-shot kill as well on this difficulty. So you do have to duck in time. Oh well. Oh, I've got to kill the Krogan again.
Fire in the hole!
Oof, that was close. Okay, getting 3 of them was cheeky bullshit. Even on Insanity, that's just cheeky bullshit. Okay, let's get the crew over there. That's 2 down. Close. Most of them dealt with. There are a couple more, but that the last one? It might be. Whoops. The last of the turrets. Okay. Round up the stragglers. Straggler. Anyone else have to worry about around here? No? Let's save it so we don't make that mistake again. We're right under the Reaper here, so nearly there. Ooh, cheeky, look. Yeah. Well, that's the exterior of the Citadel done. We're in the Presidium, which means final boss. More or less. Nearly done. Nearly done. Come on. Brace your fate, Gaff. You are not getting away from me. Where'd he go? Is he still floating? I don't get it. Where is he? No. Big bad final boss. Naughty Saren, where'd you go?
I was afraid you wouldn't make it in time, Shepard.
Had to wipe out a few hundred of your followers along the way. Sorry if I kept you waiting.
You've lost. You know that, don't you? In a few minutes, Sovereign will have full control of all the Citadel systems. The relay will open. The Reapers will return.
I've still got a few tricks up my sleeve.
So
You
Saren
survived our
reckons.
encounter on Vermeer, but I've changed since then.
I didn't die.
Sovereign has upgraded me.
Didn't die this time. Sovereign has upgraded me. So yeah, Saren here reckons that if he appeases the Reapers, he will be allowed to live. Whereas the reality, of course, is that the Reapers are going to kill all of them, including him. So he's an idiot, and we're going to have to shoot him for it.
You let Sovereign implant you? Are you insane?
I suppose I should thank you, Shepard. After Vermeer, I couldn't stop thinking about what you said. About Sovereign manipulating me. About indoctrination. The doubts began to eat away at me. Sovereign sensed my hesitation. I was implanted to strengthen my resolve.
Saren.
Now my doubts
Not quite
are
the same
gone.
thing. And
I
Sovereign.
believe in Sovereign completely. I understand that the Reapers need organics. Join us, and Sovereign will find a place for you, too.
Sovereign's controlling you through your implants. Don't you see that?
The relationship is symbiotic. Organic and machine intertwined. A union of flesh
family
and
meatball
steel.
subs and wraps.
The strengths of both.
I could have one of those right now. I mean, I just literally got off eating burgers and chips from my new barbecue, but still.
Organic life.
Meatball
This
subs.
is our destiny.
Sounds
Join
good to me.
Sovereign and experience a true rebirth.
Sovereign hasn't won yet. I can stop it from taking control of the station. Step aside and the invasion will never happen.
We can't stop it. Not forever. You saw the visions. You saw what happened to the Protheans.
Done now. Awesome. Good to hear while you're in time for the final fight.
Some part of you must still realize this is wrong. You can fight this.
Maybe you're right. Maybe there is still a chance for the implants. Sovereign is too
Commander
strong.
Shepard here.
I'm sorry.
Am I doing engineer the whole way through? That's probably the plan. I mean, I've been kind of led by chat. So when I first kicked off this game, someone in chat asked for engineer, which I have to say is not my natural choice for Mass Effect 1. Because they're squishy as hell, and I don't tend to rely on powers in Mass Effect 1. Mass Effect 2 and 3 much more so, so I'm happy to go engineer all the way. But I'll go along with what people think, I reckon. I've never played engineer all the way through. I've played most of the classes. Engineer is one of the few that I haven't played end to end. I played... So on Insanity difficulty, I've completed it on Vanguard, Biotic, and what else? Vanguard, Biotic, and one other, I think. Infiltrator. Engine is broken in Mass Effect 3. I've heard that. I've heard that they can... Yeah, and I mean in Mass Effect 3 with the tech combos, you can rule the battlefield with powers. It's just so much harder in Mass Effect 1, where it doesn't really have that sort of maturity. They're good. You toast the rolls with butter and garlic powder. It's the little thing. That does sound epic, Travis, to be fair. That sounds
It's not
spot
over
on.
yet. You can still
I'm gonna
redeem
try
yourself.
that.
Goodbye, Shepard. Thank you.
And that was the end game. That was the boss. All fixed and sorted. Trigger warning, by the way. Quite literally for him. Completely, really? Well, as I say, I'm happy to go along with whatever people think. I mean, you can change classes throughout the at the beginning of each of the games. So yeah,
Vigil's data file worked. I've got control of all
happy
systems.
to see what people
Quick,
think.
open the station's arms. Maybe the fleet can take Sovereign down before he regains control of the station.
See if you can open a communications channel.
The Destiny Ascension. Main drives offline. Kinetic barriers down 40%. The Council is on board. I repeat, the Council is on board.
So this is actually a key
Normandy to the
moment.
Citadel. Normandy
Do
to the
you
Citadel.
send
Please tell me
the
that's you, Commander.
Alliance fleet in to save the Council, who have been complete jackasses from day one? Or do we not save the Council?
I'm here, Joker.
We caught that distress call,
So
Commander.
my first playthrough,
sitting here
I
in
did
the
not
Endura
save
sector
them
with the entire
because,
Arcturus
frankly,
fleet.
they're
We
dicks.
can save the Ascension. Just unlock the relays around
Just
the
water
Citadel.
in here.
We'll send the cavalry.
Just water.
You
I had
can't sacrifice human
a couple
lives
of gin
to
and
save the
tonics with the
Council.
barbecue
What
though,
have they ever done
and
for
a
us?
cup of tea, so I've done alright.
This is bigger than humanity. Sovereign is a threat to every organic species in the galaxy.
Exactly. We can't throw away reinforcements trying to save the Council. We have to hold them back until Sovereign's exposed.
What's the order, Commander? Come in now to save the Ascension?
No, not this time. I do have a soda stream, but yeah, I haven't carbonated that one. Yeah, just plain water. So, first ever playthrough, I chose to let the Council die because tactically it's the right decision. You know, you've got to save your strength for the real threat. Subsequent playthroughs, I tend to save the Council because it gives you slightly more war assets, and people are slightly nicer to humanity as a result in Mass Effect 2 and 3. There's a clear right. It's one of those things that while there's a Paragon and Renegade and either one works, it's kind of a, there's a right answer, which is to save the Council, which is irritating because they're dickheads, frankly. Excuse the language. So,
opening the relays now, Joker. We need to save the Ascension no matter what the cost.
I hope you know what you're doing, Commander.
Yeah, good shout, Travis, good shout.
Alliance ships, move in. Save the Destiny Ascension.
So yeah, we're throwing all our strength in to save the Council.
Thank the goddess.
And how do you think they'll thank us? Hey, thanks for your lurk there, Terminal. Appreciate it, mate.
Destiny Ascension, you are all clear. Repeat, you are all clear.
The Citadel's opening. All ships move in. Concentrate on Sovereign.
Something I've noticed about this cutscene, all the cutscenes throughout this game here, the ship-to-ship cutscenes, Normandy basically never fires a shot. It's just Joker's like whizzing around and showboating, but he actually doesn't shoot very much. It's a bit weird. I don't know why. Like all the others are shooting, but he doesn't. Tech's even more powerful. Yeah, I don't do Andromeda. I mean, I did. I bought it. I played it.
He's dead.
I played it through once. I started playing again a few years later to see if my opinion of it was tainted by early playthroughs, but I just don't like that game. I can go into it a great length, if you like, about why I don't like Mass Effect Andromeda, but yeah. Robot Reaper Siren. I guess we'll shoot him, shall we?
I am
Where is
sovereign.
Where'd he go? Where'd he go?
This station is mine.
Sabotage, and I guess I'm so rubbish at the powers in this one. Warp, and you can go immunity, I suppose. Does he hit me with dampening or something? Yara, that is not a good place to... The combat... let me see, right, okay. He needs to fly around and shoot. Yeah, exactly. Can't remember. Don't think I watched it.
Sovereign's too strong. We have to pull back.
Combat in Andromeda is amazing.
This is our only chance.
It was
Take
okay.
that
I agree.
down,
It was,
no matter
it
what
was
the
more
cost.
matured than that. I didn't like though I didn't like the AI paradigm thing where you could swap your classes. I think I want to change to tungsten rails. Yeah. You can stick with that, and you. Yeah, you can stick with that. Stasis that one. And we're going to where's sabotage. Combat and airdrop, yeah, so it was fine. It was well played. Well, the game was fun to play, but in my view, the story was terrible. I really didn't like the story at all. Ashley, why are you using that gun? Why are you using that gun? Recharging. Shot. Where is he? Where the hell did Saren go? Oh, he's there. There we go. Job done. Yeah, I felt like the ability to change your classes between Tech, Biotic, Sentinel, the rest of it. Oh, Sentinel, that's the other one I've completed Insanity on. Kind of, yes, Archer's amazing. I love some Archer sound alerts. And Rampage.
The shields are down. Now's our chance.
It ruined all the replayability to swap between, you know, for me, the reason, one of the reasons I play this over and over again is to see the differences between a Biotic, a Vanguard, a Soldier, etc.
On my flank. We're going in.
It's not the only reason I didn't like Andromeda, but it did weaken it for me. Thanks for the follow, Lord Shep. I appreciate that. Boom.
Go!
Run away! Yeah, suppressing fire. Yeah! Love that song as well. So yeah, but no, my main issues with Andromeda were the story. I could have got past almost anything except for the fact that Ryder is not the protagonist. Sam, the AI, is. There is almost nothing special about Ryder. Nothing interesting. Monty Python is
Captain Anderson, we found them. They're in here.
Take it easy. It's over. You're safe now.
Get crazy on Insanity, not to mention the Remnant fights. Holy Grail, yeah. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Maybe I can go back to it and try it again. But I just felt like the thing is, what's so engaging about Commander Shepard is that he or she is respected soldier to begin with, so people listen to you, and you can determine how, and you can draw people together and make the galaxy come together and fight the Reapers by intimidation, by inspiration, all sorts of things. Whereas Ryder, no matter how you play it, is just a bit of a joke. And nobody respects Ryder. There's nothing really special about him as a Pathfinder. And most of the things he can only do because he has Sam in his head, giving him access to the tech. It broke the story for me. So, I just... I am really looking forward to playing Resident Evil 8, and she is a good reason for that. Not the only reason.
Captain, Commander Shepard, we have gathered here to recognize the enormous contributions of the Alliance forces in the war against Sovereign and the Geth.
Many humans lost their lives in the battle to save the Citadel.
But
brave and courageous soldiers who willingly gave their lives.
It lost a lot of the choices. You know, I felt like it was a bit of a cop-out to not taking either take your
and we share your grief over the tragic loss of so many noble men and women.
I don't know. It could have been done so much better. I felt
one we can never repay. You saved not just our lives, but
and I just wasn't engaged by the story or the characters.
Your heroic and selfless actions serve
Andromeda
as a
felt like
everything
a less diverse
and the Alliance
galaxy than the actual Milky Way as well.
And though we cannot bring
we
back
had
those
Solarians and we had
who gave their
Krogan.
lives to save ours,
We had
we can honor their memories
Asari and
through our
Turians,
actions.
but I mean, we didn't.
Humanity
We got
has shown
Ket
it
as
is
the
ready
bad
to
guys
stand
that
as a
had no
defender and
motivation
protector of the
whatsoever as a bad
galaxy.
guy.
You
They
have
were just
proved
bad
you are
guys.
worthy to join our ranks and serve beside us on the Citadel
And
Council.
we had
Consular, on behalf
the odd
of
beastie type
humanity
thing,
and
and we had the
Alliance,
Angara.
we thank you for
Ket
this
were just
prestigious
robots. They
honor
weren't very interesting.
and humbly accept.
Halfway through the game, you've seen every enemy you're going to
fill
fight.
humanity's seat on the council.
Given all that has happened, I am
It
sure
didn't-
your recommendation will carry a great deal of weight, Commander.
I don't know.
Do you support
It
any
didn't
particular
work for me.
candidate?
I wouldn't say it's dire. I mean, it's not like it's unplayably bad. I just don't think it stood up to the original trilogy at all, and I really expected it to.
We need someone with the courage
So.
to stand up for what he believes in. Someone like Captain Anderson.
Him? You must be joking. Anderson prefers to let his fists do the talking.
Anyway, I don't want to run
Only
away.
with you, Ambassador.
If people like
Only
Mass
with
Effect
you.
Andromeda, I'm totally
Are
fine
you
with that.
sure
And I mean,
about this,
that's
Commander?
great.
The
I
captain's
just
a soldier, not a politician.
don't particularly like it myself. Oh, if you type in the command !pokey start, you get a trainer pass. You have to give it permission, and you get a some Pokeballs to catch Pokemon with. Not true. If you read the database around the first Ket base you raid, the benefactor sent the Ket to wreck the Andromeda Galaxy. Really? The benefactor also sent us. Right, so it's fairly heavily implied that the benefactor was the elusive man, right? And he paid and funded all the arcs, and we escaped the Reaper invasion by going to the Andromeda Galaxy. But yeah, fair enough. I mean, to be honest, Travis, I've been toying with getting rid of that Pokemon game because, well, it's not that good. I mean, people like it, so I'll probably leave it. But so yeah, okay. Well, I'll take your word for that, Commander Shepard. There, I didn't. You think Liara's the benefactor? Where did she get the money to build all the arcs? I mean, yeah, I suppose the Shadow Broker should probably have access to a lot of money, but
We've already got too many politicians on the Citadel.
yeah, I guess
The
so. I've not
captain
heard
would be
that theory.
perfect for this job.
But you
I
would
think
think that
it's an
Liara
inspired
would mention
choice.
that.
The Council would welcome him with open arms, should he accept.
I'm honored, Counselor. As humanity's representative, I'll do everything in my power to help the
But
Council
yeah.
rebuild.
Sovereign's
As I say,
defeat marks the beginning
not-
of a new era.
Maybe I'll give it
for
another
both
try
humanity
at some point.
and
Maybe
the
I'll even
Council.
stream it, but I've played it through twice, I think. Once on normal difficulty once on the next one up. I don't remember, to be honest. I assume there's an insanity. Well, you've said there's an insanity difficulty, so you know, maybe I should try that.
Sovereign was only a vanguard. The Reaper fleet is still coming. Hundreds of ships, maybe thousands.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna find someone.
Yeah,
to
I remember
stop
getting all the memory shards and finding that out. So yeah, it makes sense. But then why does she speak to him as Liara
Shepard's right.
and also as the benefactor
Humanity
later?
is ready to do its part. United with the rest of the Council, we have the strength to overcome any challenge.
I don't know. But yeah, you could
when
be
the
right.
Reapers come, we
Makes
must
sense.
stand side by side.
I thought it was
we must
I
fight
thought the
against them as
general
one. Together,
feeling was that it was
we
the
will drive
elusive
them
man.
back into dark space.
But I don't know. And who knows? We might find out in Mass Effect 4. We might. I don't know. We haven't heard much about Mass Effect 4 yet, have we? We just know it's in development. I hope they get it right. I really do. I hope they... I personally would like to see them go back to the, you know, the model of being a infiltrator or a sentinel or a, you know, so that you can replay as different classes. And I like the Paragon and Renegade split, personally. I think that, although it's a binary choice and it seems more limited, it's much easier for them to get the tone right. You know, to be a Renegade or a Paragon kind of makes it feasible. Thanks, don't match up. Policeman Elucidator is already dead by the time they reach Andromeda because the voyage starts in only 2. Blue Alien Butt. Game and A+. Nice. Well, you just wait, because Mass Effect 2 is perfect. Close to perfect. I genuinely love Mass Effect 2. I mean, it has dated combat, there's no arguing that it's got its flaws, but as a story game, absolutely epic. Yeah, you're a... Yeah, she's simultaneously a cougar versus, you know... Yeah, it's a... Mass Effect 2 is a great story and a good game. Mass Effect 3, in my view, is a good game with an okay story. Or no, is a good game with a good story. Mass Effect 2 is a good game with an epic story. Because Mass Effect 2 makes you care about your squad, like genuinely really care. It's not like playing games. Yeah. Never really cared about some Mass Effect first-person shooters. Yeah, no, that's fair enough. Even things like Halo had a decent story, didn't it? I mean, yeah, I think most people feel like Mass Effect 2 was where they just got it right. So, there we go. That is Mass Effect. Right. So I guess what we can do then is exit out and we can kick off our Mass Effect 2 playthrough. Where are we? 10:30. Plenty of time. Yes. Yep, Shepard, I'm totally with you on that. If they can get a genuine you know, if they can get a modern game with the loyalty missions and the engagement of Mass Effect 2, where you're building up a squad and you build up care, that would be just perfect. And I mean, I would go as far as saying that Mass Effect 2 was so good, it made it so that Mass Effect 3 couldn't be good. Because Mass Effect 3 had to take into account that you could lose your whole squad. Even Shepard if you really cocked it up, but, you know. So it had to account for the possibility that Garrus and Rex and Morden and Thane, they could all be dead. So it was watered down as a result, which was a real shame. But it gave us Mass Effect 2, so so let's import Sophie Shepard here. We'll stick with Insanity. We will not auto level up. We will have subtitles. We will have squad power usage, and we will have autosave. Perfect. Sophie Shepard, level 55, military specialization engineer. Paragon. He survived. Of course he did. Caden died. Not bothered at all. Council was saved, and Anderson is on the seat. Perfect. Why not let Shep jump in Mass Effect 3? Yeah, that was interesting. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I did like the. I will say, especially with the open world and level design, Andromeda's jetpack was a good shout. One of the really good decisions. But
Shepard did
that said, so
right.
often the
More than we
levels
could
were
have hoped
fairly
for.
linear anyway. They were either completely
Commander
open
Shepard
or really quite
uncovered the
linear.
truth.
It often
Still,
didn't lend
it's
it.
not enough.
But they were forced to use the
Word
Frostbite
war.
engine, weren't they? And they
No
built
one
that.
wants to
When
admit
you
it, but
consider they built
humanity
that
is under
game
attack.
in like 18 months.
they're
Andromeda's an
sending her
amazing
to
game when
find
you consider
Geth.
that.
Geth.
But
We both know they're not the real threat. The Reapers are still out there.
And it's up to us to stop them.
The Council will never trust Cerberus. They'll never accept our help, even after everything humanity has accomplished. But Shepard, they'll follow her. She's a hero, a bloody icon. But she's just one woman.
Oh,
if
Miranda.
we lose Shepard, humanity might well follow.
Then see to it that we don't lose her.
yeah, that's it. I don't know a great deal about engines and you know the background of how games work and all that lot, but I understood that because to get over all that EA forced them to do it. They essentially built that whole game in 18 months, and it showed. You know, in terms of the animation, the facial animation, things like that, it was, you know, definably worse visually than Mass Effect 3, which, you know, there's no excuse for, really. Now, they patched that quite quickly, and it's now okay. You know, I would still not say that it was epic for its time, but it's fine.
Disengaging
I mean,
FTL
graphics
drives.
don't really bother me, generally.
Mission syncs active.
But
Board is green. We are running silent.
yeah.
We're wasting our time. 4 days searching up and down this sector, and we haven't
Yeah.
found any
Yeah,
sign
I'd
of
agree with
Geth
that.
activity.
3 ships went missing here in the past month. Something happened to them.
My money's on slavers. The Terminus system is crawling with them.
Picking up something on the long-range scanner. Unidentified vessel. Looks like a cruiser.
Doesn't match any known signatures.
It's not that long
Cruiser
range,
is
is
changing
it?
course.
I mean, it's right
now
on your tail.
intercept trajectory.
Can't be. Stealth systems are engaged. There's no way a Geth ship could possibly...
It's not the Geth. Brace for evasive maneuvers!
Joker, that was not a good evasive maneuver.
Presley!
Kinetic barriers down. Multiple hull breaches. Weapons offline. Somebody get that fire out.
You won't be getting an ass kick in here.
Shepard!
Distress beacon is ready for launch. Will the Alliance get here in time?
Not a chance. You're literally getting blown up as we speak, Leo.
The Alliance won't abandon us. We just need to hold on.
Get everyone onto the escape shuttles. Joker's still in the cockpit. He won't evacuate. I'm not leaving either. I need you to get the crew onto the evac shuttles. I'll take care of Joker. Shepard. Liara, go. Now. Aye, aye.
I have to say, the other thing, the voice acting was just so good. Just so good in the trilogy. Jennifer Hale as FemShep is awesome. And all of us, you know. There's some great voice actors going on here. Well, that ain't gonna buff out, is it? Mayday, mayday, mayday. Hey, new sunroof in the Normandy. Check that out.
Come on, Joker. We have to get out of here.
No, I won't abandon the Normandy. I can still save her.
Nope, she's screwed.
The Normandy's lost. Going down with the ship won't change that.
Yeah, okay. Help me up. They're coming around for another attack. Watch the arm.
Oh, I should change my stream title, shouldn't I? Stream info. Oh, I suppose it can stay there because it just says Mass Effect. So engineer finale. There we go. Should be accurate, I suppose, shouldn't I? Not looking good for Shepard, though, is it? Just got spaced. And there we go. That was the end of Mass Effect 2. I hope you enjoyed that. I think it, you know, short, sweet, to the point. Shepard dies. Derek, thanks for the follow. I appreciate that. Good to have you here. Bold move to start the game by blowing Shepard out the airlock and letting her die. We're not going to summarise the story of 1.
Commander Shepard has been recovered.
Boop, boop.
The Lazarus Project will proceed as planned.
She can. We have the technology. We can rebuild her. Make her stronger, better, faster. So, what do we think then, everyone? Stick with Engineer? I'm inclined to. but let me know what you think. I am happy to play any class you like. Any thoughts? Lizzie! Welcome in onto the second month. I appreciate that. Thank you very much for subscribing. How are you doing? How's your day been? How was your... You were at a rehearsal, weren't you? Do you like her imported face? I'm inclined to stick with it. I think she looks pretty good. Okay, so Mass Effect 2 changes things up. We don't get to be toting all the different guns and all that lot, so driving back from rehearsal, well, you just drive safe, Lizzie. I really appreciate you being here, of course, but take your time and go safe. Glad you had a good time. So, engineers. Combat drone, overload, incinerate, AI hacking, cryoblast. But very limited on weapons. Only heavy pistol and submachine gun, as well as heavy weapons. So, there is that. Flip side, we've got... Well, there's soldier that can just shoot things, which is fine. We've got infiltrator, which is a sniper. They might not ask you again as they needed you for English Horn in a place, and they might not need... They might not need that piece. Oh, that'd be a shame. You can use the Locust and the Phalanx. Yeah, the Locust is absolutely the best SMG by, you know, by leagues. And Phalanx Pencil. Derek. Vanguard is fun. Vanguard is amazing fun. It is the high risk, high reward, charge in and blow everything up kind of play. On Insanity, it is a challenge because, you know, it's all close range combat. You're supposed to not take cover, but charge in and fight. And obviously, you're quite squishy in Insanity difficulty, so it is a risk. Trying to wait back a bit so you can watch the first cutscene as it tells the base story. Okay. I should be, I reckon, another half an hour just to play the first mission, Will. But by all means, mate, if you wanna go ahead, mate. I don't want you to hold up your stream on my account. Doing Soldier on Insanity, yeah. Soldiers, I didn't really like soldiers for ME2 and 3 because they're just not. I mean, they're really powerful and they're totally valid play. But yeah, no. Well, honestly, mate, I don't want you to hold up your stream. I'll raid out to you as soon as we're done here, but it'll be another half an hour or so, I think. So what's the vote then? Everyone cast your votes if you mind. What would you like me to play? Engineer. We can play any of the above. So my Shepard in the previous game was an engineer. I've never played engineer in Mass Effect 2, so I am inclined to stick with it. But what do we think? Any thoughts, Shepard, Derek? Never played Insanity. Go with what you were, sounds good. Okay, let's stick with engineer then. It is going to be difficult because engineers are squishy. And I don't know it well. So let's see. hang on, let's just hop back for a second and have a look at the points. So we've got combat drone, that ties up an enemy, good. Overload, shields, incinerate, armor, AI hacking, AI, cryo, unguarded. Fine. Okay, so we can deal with shields and we can deal with armor. What we can't deal with is barriers as an engineer. Also, we're really aimed at sort of longish range. So we could really use something that makes us tougher, or something that can deal with barriers. So I'm thinking either warp ammo. Barbecue was awesome. Thanks, Lizzie. Yeah, I'm pretty pleased with it, I have to say. Let me see. Discord. Yeah. I noticed the timer on the Discord command doesn't seem to be working. I must go in and have a look at that. Warp ammo, flashback. I think I'm going to go with warp ammo because I want to be able to deal with barriers. Or do I? Do I go with something like Geth Shield Boost or Fortification to make me a little tougher? Or barrier? Burgers were good. For a first go on barbecue for a good while, I think they were pretty damn good. Ah, choices. You can change it later. I'm gonna go with warp for now. Warp ammo. So I've chosen engineer with warp ammo. Because I figure that gives me the ability to deal with barriers. So the engineer has overload for shields, it has inferno, incinerate, sorry, for armor. It has
showing an awareness of her surroundings. Oh my God,
and now
Miranda.
I've got
I think she's
warp
waking
ammo
up.
for barriers. So I think that leaves me able to cover the worst
Damn
of
it,
all of them.
Wilson. She's not ready yet. Give her the sedative. Shepard, don't try to move.
But yeah,
Just
basically
lie
what I'm going to
still.
do
Try to
is
stay
I'll
calm.
do this
Our
first
blood's still
mission,
climbing.
I'll have a chat with
Brain activity is off the
the elusive
charts.
man, and then we'll
Jack's
raid
pushing
out
into
to
the red
Will,
zone.
who's playing
It's
Ghost
not
of
working.
Tsushima, which is quite
Another
cool.
dose. Now.
But yeah, be nice to get this first mission underway.
Staff's falling back into normal range. That was too close. We almost lost her.
I told you.
For those that are new here, I typically play Mass Effect on Thursdays. This week's been a slightly different because of Easter and a few other bits and pieces going on. So yeah, Thursday nights are usually my Mass Effect streaming nights.
Wake up, Commander.
On Tuesdays, I play Resident Evil. Currently on Resident Evil 7. But I do mix it up. I've been playing The Witcher, I've been playing all sorts. So bit of a variety streamer. So yeah, hope you'll be able to join me for those as well. Well, it's all kicking off here, isn't it?
Grab the pistol and armor from the locker. Have time to wait around, Shepard. Grab your weapon.
What do we have here then? We have points. Okay. Well, we're definitely going to need some overload. Oh, choices, man, choices. I'm not fussed about cryoblast at this point. I'm not fussed about AI hacking, which is good news because I can't have either of them yet. I am going to want to use combat drone because it ties up an enemy, so let's do that. And I'm going to need incinerate. Let's go a point in incinerate and a point in tech mastery. I think that should spread me out a little bit.
This pistol doesn't have a thermal clip.
It's a med bay. We'll get you a clip from. Keep your head down, Shepard. Shield yourself from the blast.
Okay, so right buffer.
Someone's hacking security trying to kill you. Look for a thermal clip for your pistol.
Sad times. Now we have to load our weapons.
Looks like they said, look out!
So hang on, what's my thing? Right, so
Keep moving, we need to get to the shuttles.
cool. Let's do this.
Shepard, security mechs are closing in on your...
Yeah, okay, so the drone's pretty handy then, because it ties up the enemies, it makes them... They always focus on the drone first, which is pretty handy, because, you know, you can tie up at least one enemy, possibly more, with that drone. Ooh, bad news.
Don't waste time, I can't keep the mechs distracted for long.
You dying. Grenade launcher.
Use the grenade launcher to take them.
What the hell? I've never known that not to. I've never known that to not be a one-shot kill. Obviously, I did something wrong.
Hurry! Get to the door! Run! You're doing fine, Shep. Head to the next room and I'll try to meet you. Shepard, freed me. I've got them closing in on my position.
Oh dear, doesn't sound good for Miranda there, does it? Let's see what we can find. Hello, you.
Unit member progress is slow, but subject shows signs of recovery. Major organs are again functional, and there are signs of rudimentary neurological activity. In an effort to accelerate the process, we've moved from simple organic reconstruction of the subject to biosynthetic fusion. Initial results show promise.
Some money.
Update. The cost of this project is astronomical. Over 4 billion credits so far.
4 billion credits.
That we've gone over budget. I don't know where the boss gets all this money. Maybe it's better not to know. I just wish he'd kick a little more in my direction once in a while.
Oh, Wilson, you sound shady. Is he salty that he hasn't got as much money as the rest of us? Maybe. But on the other hand, Shepard was a billionaire at the end of the last game. So...
Log update. I can't figure Miranda out. As project director, she should be ecstatic at all the progress we've made. But she's still the same old Ice Queen. Maybe she's worried Shepard might become a new favorite. Or maybe...
Hello, Jacob. You are the most boring character in the entire trilogy.
What are you doing here? Thought you were still a work in progress.
Are you with Miranda?
Yeah, sorry. I forgot this is all new to you right now. I'm Jacob Taylor. I've been stationed here for—
Hostiles detected.
Damn it!
Damn it. They missed. Jacob is my least
Things must be worse
favourite
than I thought if Miranda's
crossing the
got you
border
running
song.
around.
No
I'll fill you
worries,
in.
no worries.
We better
Izzy,
get
it's
you to the
fine.
shuttle first.
I know this isn't the best time, but I'm sick of stumbling around when I don't know what's going on.
Fair enough. I'll give you the quick version. You and your ship were attacked and destroyed. You were killed. Dead as dead can be when they brought you here. Our scientists spent the last 2 years putting you back together. You've been comatose, or worse, that whole time. Welcome back to your life.
There we go. We have been saved.
I'm having trouble wrapping my head around this.
Yeah, I can imagine. The Alliance officially declared you killed in action. The whole galaxy thinks you're dead. And if we don't get to those shuttles, they'll be right.
Were there any other survivors from the Normandy?
I'll tell you what. You help me finish off these mechs, and I'll play 20 questions with you all day. We're low on thermal clips, but I'm a biotic.
Actually,
Just
I'm not
give the
low
order
on
when you
thermal
want me to
clips,
hit them with the
Jacob.
good stuff.
I have to say the
Just give the order and I'll hit him with a biotic power.
look how quick the drone recharges. It is brilliant. It's so quick. That is my favourite power, I think, as an engineer.
We're running low on thermal clips.
Oh, do I have to lift something? Oh. Fine.
Let me... That's it. Okay. I promised I'd answer your questions.
There we go.
What do you want to know?
You said they spent 2 years rebuilding me. How bad were my injuries?
I'm no doctor, but it was bad. When I first saw you, you were nothing but meat and tubes. Anywhere else, they'd have put you in a coffin. But Project Lazarus was different. Cutting-edge technology.
What do you mean, cloning? Cybernetics?
I don't know the details. You'd have to ask the scientists. But I'm pretty sure you're not a clone.
Pretty
They
sure?
wanted to bring you back exactly as you were. You're still you. You just might have a few extra bits and pieces now.
Do you know anything about this attack? Who's behind it, what they're after?
Damned if I know. I was getting ready for some shut-eye, then bam! Bunch of explosions. Next thing I know, every damn mech in the place starts shooting at us. I'm guessing it had to be an inside job. You'd need top security access to hack all the mechs.
The last thing I remember is the Normandy blowing up. Did anyone else make it?
Just about everybody survived. A few servicemen from the lower decks didn't get out. Navigator Presley was killed by an explosion. But everyone else, including the non-Alliance crew, the Asari, Liara, and the Quarian, they all made it out alive.
Yeah, my crew survived. That's what we like.
Do you know what any of them are doing now?
I don't know, Commander. It's been 2 years. They've moved on. Left the Alliance. Could be anywhere.
They were my team. If they knew I was alive, they'd come back.
Would they though?
Maybe you can track them
We
down
will
after
see.
we get off the station. If we get off the station.
What's the quickest way to those shuttles?
Depends where
Let's
the
do
mechs
it.
are thickest. It's probably best if we...
Check. Anyone on this frequency? Anybody still alive out there? Hello?
Wilson, this is Jacob. I'm here with Commander Shepard. Just took out a wave of mechs over in D-Wing.
Shepard's alive? How the hell? Never mind. You need to get her out of there. Get to the service tunnels and head for the network control room.
Roger that, Wilson. Stay on this frequency.
I think I remember a Wilson checking on me one time when I woke up.
That's him. He's the chief medical tech. Answers directly to Miranda. Come on. The service tunnels are this way.
Let's do it. Was there a thing there? No, there wasn't a thing there.
You've been spotted.
Damn it, Wilson. This room is crawling with mechs.
The whole station is crawling with mechs. I'm doing the best I can.
I've got it. Wilson, find us another route out of here. Preferably one that doesn't lead straight into an enemy squad.
Just keep moving toward the control room. Don't get pinned down. Oh god. They found me. Help.
Wilson,
Help.
where are you?
Server room B. Hurry. They're out of control.
Up those stairs, Shepard.
Oh god. I'm
Oh dear, he got hit. Well, we'll deal with him in a minute because I want to loot.
Physical reconstruction of subject is complete, but we still need to evaluate all mental and neurological functions. Our orders were clear. Make Commander Shepard who she was before the explosion. The same mind, the same morals, the same personality. If we alter her identity,
Your
in any
mother
way,
was a
somehow not the one she
hamster
used to
and
be.
your father
The Lazarus
smelled of
project will have
elderberries.
failed.
or something like that.
I refuse to let that happen.
Love a bit of Monty Python.
Shepard, down here! Bastards got me in the leg!
You were there the first time I regained consciousness.
Yeah, that was me. How about we talk about this after we fix my leg?
Should be some Metagel in the first aid station on the wall. Hopefully there's enough to get him up and moving again.
Grab the Metagel from the first aid.
Okay, we'll heal you.
Thanks, Shepard. Never thought you'd save my life.
They only nicked your leg. Get over it, man.
I thought maybe I could shut down the security mechs, but whoever did this fried the whole system. Completely irreversible.
We didn't ask what you were doing. Why do you even have security mech clearance? You were in the bio wing.
Weren't you listening? I came here to try and fix this. Besides, I was shot. How do you explain that?
I don't know, you didn't duck quick enough?
You're all strangers to me. Let's get someplace safe and then we'll sort out whose fault it is.
Right, Shepard. We need to find Miranda. We can't leave her behind.
Forget about Miranda. She was over in D-Wing. The mechs were all over that sector. There's no way she survived.
A bunch of mechs won't drop Miranda. She's alive.
It's true.
Then where is she?
Miranda's a bit of a
Why haven't we
badass,
heard
it's gotta
from
be
her?
said.
There are only two possible explanations. She's either dead, or she's a traitor.
Then why did she wake me up and warn me about the attack?
Okay, maybe she's not a traitor. But that doesn't change the facts. We're here, she's not. We need to save ourselves. The shuttle bay is only a few...
Uh-oh.
We can overload the canisters to clear a path to the shuttles. That's it. Let's get out of here.
Okay, we took him down. But this is getting tense. Shepard, if I tell you who we work for, will you trust me?
This really isn't the time, Jacob.
We won't make it if she's expecting a shot in the back.
If you want to piss off the boss, it's your ass,
Who
Jacob.
you are, then I'll
The
definitely
Lazarus
expect
Project,
a
program that rebuilt
shot
you.
in the back.
It's funded and controlled by Cerberus.
Cerberus?
I wiped out my share of Cerberus projects when I was a Spectre. Back then they were trying to kill me. Why the change of heart?
Those answers are way above my pay grade. But basically, things change. The Alliance declared you dead. They gave up. Cerberus spent a fortune to bring you back. Look, I'd be suspicious too. But right now we have to work together. I thought you deserved to know what's what. Once we're off the station, I'll take you to the elusive man. He'll explain
Jacob.
everything. I promise.
Well, if I won't get any more answers here, let's get moving.
It's not much farther to the shuttle bay.
Jacob is just such a crap character. I can wax lyrical for a long time about that. And why he's a bad character, in my view. He is definitely the weakest in Mass Effect 2 by a long, long way. Mainly because all the others
They've seen us.
are truly spectacular. God, that drone is so useful. Oh shit.
Tag!
I've got him!
Warning, attack exceeds unit defenses. Excuse me. Rerouting power. Sleep mode. Proximity warning.
Still get the hang of these guys.
Proximity warning. Injured off.
You're done!
Yeah, dropping that drone in behind these guys is pretty handy.
Get over here!
Test subject has been recovered, but the damage is far worse than we initially feared.
Yay, minigames.
In addition to the expected burns and internal injuries from the explosion, subject has suffered significant cellular breakdown due to long-term exposure to vacuum and sub-zero temperatures. Despite the extent of the physical trauma, Wilson assures me subject is salvageable. The Lazarus Project will proceed as planned.
The Lazarus Project will proceed as planned.
Come on, through here. We're almost at the... Miranda, but you were...
Brutal.
Dead?
What the hell are you doing?
My job. Wilson betrayed us all.
Even if you're sure, did he deserve that welcome?
He sabotaged the security systems, killed my staff, and he would have killed us.
You sure about that, Miranda? We've known Wilson for years. What if you're wrong?
I'm never wrong. I thought you'd have learnt that by now, Jacob.
You're regularly wrong, actually, Miranda, and you will be throughout this whole game, but not as wrong as Jacob, so...
If you say so. What's our next step?
We get on the shuttle and go. My boss wants to speak to you.
You mean the elusive man? I know you work for Cerberus.
Ah, Jacob. I should have known your conscience would get the better of you.
Lying to the commander isn't the way to get her to join our cause.
Well, since we're getting everything out in the open, is there anything else you want to ask before we go, Commander?
You're never wrong either. I think there's an irony that you got a typo there, and in I am never wrong. Oh, whoops, typo.
Convenient that you show up as we're leaving.
Besides trying to save your life? Wilson
Didn't
figured
do
out I
that.
was helping you and he sent an army of mechs to take me out. I got here as soon as I could. Probably a little too soon if you ask Wilson.
Where are we
Destination.
going?
Where are we going?
Another Cerberus facility. The elusive man is waiting for you there.
There's no point saying if I don't come along. A, because I've got no choice, and B, because I'm on a ship full of hostile men.
You're the Lazarus Project's director, aren't you?
That's right. I put 2 years of my life into this project. Into you.
What does Cerberus want from me?
Maybe you should ask the elusive man when you meet him. He poured virtually unlimited resources into Lazarus. Obviously, he has some kind of plan for you.
I've had enough of this station to last a lifetime.
Or 2, in your case. Come on.
So a lot of people don't like Miranda as a bit of a cold and ruthless bitch. But actually, I think she's a great character. And there's a bit of trivia for you, as we won't get to see it in this playthrough. If you're a male shepherd and you romance Miranda,
Before you meet with the elusive
in
man,
Mass Effect
we
3,
need to ask a few questions to
she is the
evaluate your
only
condition.
character in the
Come on,
entire
Miranda, more
trilogy
tests?
that you
Shepard
can
took down those
romance.
mechs without any trouble. That has to
That
be
if
good
you
enough.
break up with her,
It's been 2 years
she
since the attack.
cries.
The elusive man
I mean,
needs
she
to know that
literally-
Shepard's
you literally
personality
break
and
her
memories are
heart.
intact. Ask
So,
questions.
for all those people that say, you know, she's a cold-hearted bitch, she is the only character that genuinely gets heartbroken when Shepard cheats on her. So, there's that. She literally turns away and cries.
Did you say 2 years? I've been gone that long?
2 years and 12 days. And you were on an operating table for most of it.
The sooner we start, the sooner we can be done. Start with personal history.
Okay. Records show you were a spacer kid, raised mostly on one ship or another. You enlisted and won a medal fighting Batarians during the Skillian Blitz. Do you remember that?
You never cry? Really?
A lot of lives depended
well,
on
I
me
do.
holding that position. Did what I had to.
I have to
However you
say,
wanna put
certainly
it,
as I've
it's
gotten
damn
older, I've
impressive.
become a proper little
I had
wimp.
friends who were there. Satisfied, Miranda?
Almost. Let's try something more recent.
I'm
Vermeer, where you destroyed
I'm surprisingly
Saren's cloning
emotional,
facility.
I have to say.
You had to leave one of your squad
Like
behind
movies
to
and
die in the
games and
blast.
Lieutenant Caden
books and all
Alenko
sorts
was
of
killed
things
in
will get
action.
me
It was your call. Why did you leave him
get me in
behind?
the feels. Why did we leave him behind? Because I don't like him. I just didn't like Alenko, to be honest.
I left a friend to die that day and I didn't do it casually. But I had to save as many people as I could. Caden gave his life for the rest of the team. Without him, I couldn't have stopped Saren. He
On
died.
April 31st.
I understand, Commander. And I
What's
wasn't
April
judging your
31st?
decision. Everybody at Cerberus knows that cloning facility had to be destroyed.
There are other tests we really should
There isn't
run.
an April 31st,
Come
is
on,
there?
Miranda. Enough with the quizzes. The memories are there.
No.
And I can vouch for Shepard's combat skills personally.
I suppose you're right. We'll have to hope the elusive man accepts our little field test as
I
evidence
think
enough.
I just caught up with your joke. You never cry on April 30th. Fair enough.
The elusive man is waiting for you in the other room.
Well, we will speak to him in a minute. First and foremost, and most importantly, we need to customize our armor. And our casual appearance. I don't do Cerberus outfit. Hot dress? No, we're going N7 hoodie. And as for the armor, we'll go full faceplate armor. We'll go. We don't have any. No, we've got. Do we go shiny or matte? I think matte. I think we can change this as often as we like, but I reckon biotics are kind of bluey coloured, aren't they? What do we reckon an engineer is? Green? Quite like that green. That looks quite good. Took a while. You could cry right now. Don't cry, Lizzie. It's okay. I know my streams aren't all that, but there's nothing to cry about. Yeah, I have to say, I'm a crier. There we go, let's go with that. I think that looks pretty cool. Now we've got to go, whoops. Now we've got to go speak to this elusive man guy. And see what's what.
Commander
I like
Shepard.
the armor in Mass Effect 2. I like the fact that you're in an
Elusive
N7
man.
armor.
I thought we'd be meeting face to face.
Unnecessary precaution.
Shepard's awesome.
Not unusual for people who know what you and I know.
You might be the reason I'm still alive, but that doesn't mean I trust you.
You need to put your personal feelings aside. Humanity is up against the greatest threat of our brief existence.
The Reapers.
Good to see your memory's still intact. How are you feeling?
No, I don't
You need
trust
to earn
you.
the right to
Don't-
ask me those
I don't-
kinds of
I
questions.
don't trust you. I don't like
Cerberus
you.
isn't as evil as you believe. You and I are on the same side. We just have different methods.
Cut to the chase. What are the Reapers doing that made you decide to bring me back?
We're at war. No one wants to admit it, but humanity is under attack. While you've been sleeping, entire colonies have been disappearing. Human colonies. We believe it's someone working for the Reapers, just as Saren and
FemShep,
Geth ate
great
Sovereign.
news. Glad
You've
to
seen
hear
it
it.
yourself. You bested all of them. That's just one reason we chose you.
Fighting a war doesn't seem like Cerberus. Why are you involved?
We're committed to the advancement and preservation of humanity. If the Reapers are targeting us, trying to wipe us out, Cerberus will stop them. If we wait for politicians or the Alliance to act, no more human colonies
See,
will
there's
be
an
left.
element of truth to this. Much as Cerberus is dodgy and the elusive man is a slime ball, he's not wrong. You know, the politicians are not acting.
Sovereign was trying to harvest
And the
all
Reaper
life in
threat
the
is being
galaxy.
ignored.
Why would the Reapers target a few human
Already in
colonies?
bed and cozy with Sky.
Hundreds
That's
of
nice.
thousands of colonists have vanished.
That's nice,
I'd say
isn't it?
that fits the definition of harvesting.
It's a
Nobody's
Friday
paying
night.
attention because it's random, and the
Chill.
attacks occur in
Time
remote
to chill.
locations.
Ready for your long
I
weekend,
don't know
right?
why they've suddenly targeted humanity. Maybe you got their attention when you killed one of them.
I'm not going to be much longer because I've got an early start tomorrow because I'm helping my mum and stepdad cut down
Fighting
hedges,
a war
and I'm
doesn't seem
talking
like Cerberus. Why are you involved?
15, 20
We're
foot
committed
tall
to the advancement and
hedges
preservation
that go
of
round
humanity.
about an acre of
If the
garden.
Reapers are targeting us, trying to wipe us
Lots
out,
of work planned
Cerberus
tomorrow.
will stop them. If we wait for politicians or the Alliance to act, no more human colonies will be left.
Is this based in real life? It's based in the future, so yeah, it's humans in the future.
You could have trained an entire army for what you spent to bring
Yeah,
me
so
back.
the idea is
You're
in the
unique.
not too distant
Not
future
just
we
in
go to
ability or
Mars, we
what you've
find this Mass
experienced,
Effect technology
but in
that
what you
allows us
represent.
faster than light travel.
You stood for humanity
We
at a key moment. You're more than a
join
soldier.
a galactic
You're a
civilization,
symbol. And I don't know if the
and
Reapers
then
understand
we
fear, but you
find out
killed
about
one.
these Reapers that
They
are coming
have
to
to
wipe us
respect
out,
that.
so we... Yes, exactly. Mass Effect is right on the money when it comes to politicians.
If what you say is true, if the Reapers are behind this, I'd consider helping
So
you.
yeah,
I'd be disappointed if you accepted any of this without seeing for yourself. I have a shuttle ready to take you to Freedom's Progress.
the
latest
elusive, best thing
colony
about
being
Elusive
abducted.
Man, voiced by Martin
Miranda
Sheen.
and Jacob will brief
Absolutely
you.
awesomely done.
Is this a volunteer job or am I being volunteered?
You always have a choice, Shepard. If you don't find the evidence we're both looking for, we can part ways. But first, go to Freedom's Progress. Find any clues you can. Who's abducting the colonies? Do they have any connection to the Reapers? I brought you back. It's up to you to do the rest.
Indeed. We can do that. Level up, level up. Right, let's see. So, Incinerate is good. We will need that. I can't get another level of... So, Tech Mastery or Incinerate. Your engineer is more efficient, reducing the recharge time, mental focus. Going with Tech Mastery. Needs to check if something loaded. Something is loaded tomorrow, as my colleague was kind not to plan something. If something is loaded. What? You mean something at work? I'm not going to talk to these two. We get to catch up with them again later anyway. I think what we're going to do is save it up here and raid out because it's quite late. I've got a whole load of work to do in the garden tomorrow. And we've achieved quite a lot today. We have finished Mass Effect 1. We beat Saren. We saved the galaxy. Then we died. Then we got brought back to life. And we escaped and now we are getting ready to go and save the galaxy all over again. So it's going to be exciting. And Mass Effect 2 is the best of the trilogy. Arguably, I would argue one of the best games ever. It is so good. So I'm looking forward to playing this through again and taking you guys along with me. Still pissed about it? Oh no. Well, I hope they're paying you for it, Lizzie. You know, working on a bank holiday weekend. But, yeah, or at very least giving your colleague a good kicking. He needs to. Your colleague should be buying you donuts or something in the next week, as a I'm sorry I cocked everything up. So, let's see. So what we're going to do, we're going to raid out to Smirnoff, good friend of the channel, all round nice guy. So I hope you'll join me. I'll stay for a little while. The colleague will get a kicking from me. Right, yeah. Don't hold back, give her a slapping. Or him, or whoever. But yes, absolutely. But I hope it doesn't take too long. Hope you get to have a great long weekend. And I'm sure we'll catch up on Discord. Anyone who's... oh, perfect. Thank you, Lizzie. Anyone hanging around, do please feel free to join us in the Discord. And we will... I'll be back on Tuesday with more Resident Evil 7. Which I'm quite excited about. So, hope to see you then. Thanks, everyone. And catch you soon.